From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Matt Manning. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
708.
And it's even up. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right-hander kick steals. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Check swing, went around. Slider right there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
Two outs, base is empty. Manny Machado will hit next. Another solid power season. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2 goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Comerica Park. And our pitcher in this game, Spencer Turnbull.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. There's the strike up high. Strike one. Turnbull, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Soler gets under it. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Here comes a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Riley Green. First pitch just misses. And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Espinal gets his lead at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Soler makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw. Save.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Line drive, base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners, one away. And misses inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Ball, action tag.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That clips a corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Jimmy Cosmo up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
At the belt and fires. That one in there across the letters.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Manning back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Anthony Rizzo at the plate now, and that's inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is fouled back. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch just misses. And the count's even at 2. Righty deals. That's outside, and it's a full count. MJ Melendez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The kick, the 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Bases loaded, nobody out. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Padres. Strike 1.
0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bogarts on third. Soler over at second. Rizzo at first with no outs. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering is in for a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Slide, tag, save. And they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sam Haggerty. Just missed. in for a strike, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The pitch. That just misses, and the count is 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. One out. Runners at first and second. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That is strike two. And a ball evens the count. And now it's filled up.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
3-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's David Fletcher. Fly to left his first time up. And that's in there for strike one. Two on, two outs. And a foul ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. Here comes Melendez. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Manny Machado. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the 0-1. Now 1-1. Chris Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power, but what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Matt Manning won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jose Cisnero. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. They say you win. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Jackson Holliday, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Man at first with 1 gone, and stepping in is the speedy Drew Jones. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
First good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Holliday at first, 1 gone. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. The pitch. That one just misses. Move to first. Holliday dives back in safely. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 5 and the Tigers nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my...
And welcome back onto the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jorge Soler. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fastball in for a strike. Strike 1. Cisnero, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
1-1.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
Strike two. He's super aggressive, crashing at first base. He's one of the best throwers at first defensively. And, of course, he picks the ball in the dirt as well as anyone. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike three.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Soler around third, and that rolls into the corner. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-0.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
One out, runner at second. And now Trent Grisham singled and scored his first time. 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. That one is upstairs. And strike two. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And the Padres waste a chance.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Haggerty takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Two outs. Fouled off left side. On the ground, and that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. That's inside. Right-handed reliever. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Daza in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Melendez, the lead runner at second. Haggerty at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Melendez around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
David Fletcher getting ready to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering misses the mark. Fletcher starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 7 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jordan Walker. Turnbull back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering upstairs. Now one missed.
1 strike.
Pitch misses inside, and now 3-1. Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Detroit, Santiago Espinal. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
1 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. And fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
And next up for the Tigers, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. And a strike. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ripped on a line. Walker takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bogarts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
And now 2-2. Good eye right there.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Padres. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. Bogart's on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Ball to strike. And that one hammered Walker. Raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now back, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missing inside. Bogarts at second with 2 down. And now 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's inside, and it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to Casas. Rizzo out of the play. That ends the frame. One left for San Diego, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting. Third.
So digging in, Jimmy Cosmo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. And he deals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the dirt. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Tristan Casas. Now a fly ball to right center. Soler gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Jordan Hicks on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
MJ Melendez digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball 1 there. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Grisham in the box again. Takes the strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The 1-0. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
In there at the knees. And a count 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
The bat for 3.
Next for the Padres, Jonathan Daza, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Melendez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Fletcher now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. Line drive, base hit right field. Melendez coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Manny gets a piece. And now it's even up. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Jones going back some more, hauls it in on the warning track. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Tigers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So a man aboard, Drew Jones, up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. They say it went.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
0-2 now. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the righty deals. That clips the zone. 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hard ground ball, base knock. Holiday around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals the other way, and it goes just foul. Walker, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Righty to the plate. Outside.
2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Riley Green now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. Come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind and the pitch. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. A little bit high. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop.
When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine. Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. On the ground right side, Espinal picks it up. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jorge Soler. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. In the air, right field. Green on the run. Can't get there, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So digging in now for San Diego, Anthony Rizzo. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a slow roller. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Tigers 3.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Duffy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And the pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Duffy, a 6'3 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
In the air, out towards left center. Grisham settles under it. And there's one down.
The batter, third baseman
Jimmy Cosmo, the next to hit. Cosmo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Action in the pen down there. Erasmo Ramirez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Garrett, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Two outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up now for the Tigers. Inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Rosenthal. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in for San Diego, MJ Melendez.
Trevor Rosenthal.
And a pitch. And that's too high. Rosenthal, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air, out towards right center. Jones should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering, and it just misses.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The pitch. There's the strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So digging in now for San Diego, Sam Haggerty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And here it comes. There's a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Popped up. Cosmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres down in order, but they lead at 8-3.
For the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the seventh, and now Jackson Holiday. Duffy back to work, and that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that's outside. One now. Swing and a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Drew Jones. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Snap throw to first. Holiday gets back easily. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Jordan Walker up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. He flips it to second in time. Throw to first, safe.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. A strikeout and a walk. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing it.
Duffy checks over to first, and he's back. Holiday at third. Walker over at first with 1 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in. Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score. The throw to third. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Second and third, one gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Second and third here, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt, blocked. Now 2 out.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Tyler Stevenson up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 8 and the Tigers 4. Jay Spry gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now the DH for the Padres, Jonathan Daza.
A beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, David Fletcher. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Manny Machado. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
With the shift on, hits right into it. The throw to first. Machado out of the play. And that is that. Padres go down quietly, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. Movement in the bullpen. Amir Garrett getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And up next for Detroit, Jimmy Cosmo.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Stanton on at first, nobody out. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Ripped into left center, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now on the bump, Steven Wilson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, number 36, Steven Wilson.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Ripped to first, caught. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jackson Holiday up now for the Tigers. In there for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Underhanded to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Tigers 4.
Look at me, not measuring up how I want to be.
And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Fry back to work. Inside, just missed. Fry goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And that one is inside. Here's a 3-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. That's out to center field. Jones gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Anthony Rizzo, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bogart's on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second is Bogarts. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now batting,
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
MJ Melendez getting ready to hit, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded with 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases full. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Kicks and deals. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. Here's a 1-2. And a curve misses outside. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So 2 down now, and here is Sam Haggerty, a switch hitter batting right. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. And 1-1. Bogarts, the runner at third. Rizzo on second. Melendez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two outs. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Drew Jones. The pitch. Jones started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Next offering is downstairs. Bullpen action for the Padres. Amir Garrett getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now at left field.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike. Now 1-1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Roll to short, could be 2. Over to Fletcher. The double play ends it right here.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Let go, and that's the reason I'm about now. Really, it's the season I should fly so loud. I'm so, then she's so persuasive. This isolation, so sweet you could taste it. In the morning, moonlight, y'all be yawning. It's 3 in the morning, and I'm still performing.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Cause whatever I do, they go fit on. Yeah, see I come